Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and now I come with even more Spider-Man news. But the good news is that this is very, very fast coming because it's just been released previously. But anyways, first things first is we find out that Spider-Man, which this is a grain of salt, this actually came from Reddit, but it could be true. Spider-Man will be featured in the D23 trailer. Apparently, he actually will have some fast fighting with Baron Zemo. He actually will face Baron Zemo. We'll see him actually swing between two buildings. So yeah, we actually will get a feature of Spider-Man. We'll get to see his costume, and in this trailer, we actually will see a red and blue costume, different from what we've heard so far about a red and black costume. So that's kind of cool. I got that from X-Men. Now we go to what I heard about from Seven Weapons. So there's going to be two costumes in Civil War. First is going to be the homemade one that Peter made himself, and then we're going to get a classic version of Spider-Man. Or I couldn't really understand it completely what he's trying to say, but I guess I'm going to try to actually make an understanding of it. This is what he's trying to say. Spider-Man created his own homemade costume, which is red and blue version of Spider-Man. And then after that, Tony Stark will give him an Avengers friendly version of the Spider-Man suit that actually will kind of resemble Captain America and all the others. It will fit in with the MCU's design of costumes. I think that's what we're trying to say here. And it's given by Tony Stark, but it's not going to be the Iron Spider suit. So that's kind of the sad part of it, is that no, he doesn't get the Iron Spider suit. We're not going to have it seen in the movie still yet again, but maybe eventually we'll get to see it. Maybe when he becomes the leader of the Avengers, which could happen very, very soon, he could actually get to have his own iron suit of himself, and I think that's when he thumbs up and say, yep, that makes sense. And I guess one crazy thing would just be the fact of only in Avengers movie he'll be wearing the Iron Spider suit, but we'll kind of see him use it in his own standalone movies. But in the other hand, it's kind of like that's only just in case emergencies, while with the Avengers, it's always a just in case emergency he needs to put it on. Anyway, side note is I didn't actually report about this, but I should have talked about it. Is that there's going to be an animated Spider-Man film. Same people who have created the Lego movie are actually writing and directing it. It's going to be unique and different, but we're going to love it. It has no Marvel Cinematic relationship, none whatsoever. It's going to be released in July 20th, 2018. The good news is that it's going to be perfectly fine. The bad news is I kind of don't want to say this last part. It's going to be produced by Avi Arad, Tomac, and Amy Pascal. Yeah. The good news is I do have to say for Avi Arad, though, is that he allowed Spider-Man animated series to come out of nowhere. And that was a good series until he click the annotation, you'll see what happened. And then you had Spectacular Spider-Man, which was very, very good. It wasn't his fault this time that one of the shows that he created. Actually, you had Spider-Man Unlimited happen as well, but Spider-Man Unlimited was just foreshadowed by Digimon and Pokemon, which caused it to get canceled. It was doing very good in ratings, though. Lastly, Spectacular Spider-Man, that wasn't his fault. That was technically Disney, because if Disney actually bought Spectacular Spider-Man. It's just that after they bought it, they had no idea how long it was going to take for their new Ultimate Spider-Man series to get launched. The thing is that, and I keep on saying this, can you count suckers? Is that they had it for so long. Yeah, they technically, I guess, I don't know how it was going. I just believe that Disney had it. Disney bought Spectacular Spider-Man. As soon as they did that, they could have actually had season 3 through 5, and as soon as Ultimate Spider-Man begins, Spectacular Spider-Man already ended with some time to spare if they really wanted to. I'm gonna web out. Tell me what you guys think about this.